Well, I think that's about it. You've already been to the Emporium, and I assume to the Eye of the Gods as well. I suggest you speak to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready to take the oath.
Fair enough. What will you do?
Prepare myself, probably. Now walk blessed. I will see you soon.
Walk blessed. Walk blessed. Walk very blessed. I'm gonna go to see Aranthel. And let's get this over with. Aranthel, are you still awake? I cannot wait for this great honor to be bestowed upon me. See, I'm learning to talk the talk.
He might not be the shining knight of Castle Starsound, but he's better than...
Walk blessed.
I want him, and you will need to convince your true Chesser of it.
Is that so? Very well, I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
Where are these people? Oh! Ah. Constantine!
Well, look at that. You've actually survived the pointless test. Let's hope those ignorant fools will treat you with more respect than us heretics, although I truly doubt it.
No, I mean, I want to talk to him.
Good to see you.
But yes, this is more important now. Like a newborn, except for a bloody headache and the pretty messed up journey into my own mind. Never told me that Ritter could have killed me. Beaten up. No, we'll be very positive about this. I'm glad it's over. I'm a bit beaten up, but apart from that, fine. Thanks for asking. Except for the bloody headache. No, I don't feel like I have a headache. No, a bit beaten up, but fine. Thank you.
Good. I never doubted you would pass the test. In any case, all that is left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters.
What do I have to swear on? Dead gods is my loyalty to the Order? But that's a bit snippy, isn't it? But I do generally need to know.
None of it. You'll see.
Okay, that wasn't helpful. Sure, ready when you are.
The ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least. Come back then.
Oh, I thought it was urgent.
It hurts to lose more time. The cleansing approaches. I can feel it. Just this night I had another of the dreams.
Really? What happened?
People I knew, including you. But these people weren't themselves. There was something else, and it spoke through them. They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless. It was peculiar.
I had a very similar vision.
These beings are connected to the cycle. They must be the ones who cause it.
It's interesting, I had the same dream before I woke up in the Corallarium.
You did? That is interesting. It must be related to our roles as emissaries. Maybe there is a connection between us.
Or maybe they just visited both of us. Any idea who or what these beings are?
None. Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some kind. But they are different from everything I know.
True gods, maybe?
In any case, if they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
Okay. You were in prison for long... about the cycle... No, we'll talk about that later. Right now it is 2 AM, and if the ceremony can wait, then I certainly can use some good sleep.
My sir! Wait a minute! There you are.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
A letter for you.
10 pennies? Thanks, kid.
What? Oh, that's very generous of you.
Yeah, I had a good day.
Thank you. Safe travels, and may his light guide you.
Yeah, walk blessed. Alright. A letter reaches us. My friend, it says, I think. My friend, congratulations for passing the trial. You already know how I feel about the red cloaks and their, let's say, superior attitude, but still, it would rob me of my sleep to know that I didn't congratulate you in person. Should your holy duties allow it, meet me at the old watchtower at the western gate of Ark. Cordially, Jespar. Wait, what? First of all, how did he know about this so quickly? And second of all, I thought he had left for Kile. Or maybe the ship never actually arrived. That would explain why I didn't see one in the harbor. Or maybe Jesper is still not to be trusted. Yeah, good evening. And it's raining again. Time for bed.
Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress. I'll wait for you in the Undercity, in my laboratory.
And yet you're waiting here. It's 3 a.m. in the morning and these people are still... Well, I guess they're not dancing anymore. Barkeep.
Hello.
Hello.
What do you want?
Okay, real barkeep.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that should be it.
My sir, some people just don't know their...
Hi.
Malfash's blessings.
I'm looking for room for the night.
And our room's looking for you.
So I'm done sleeping and this is when you finally decide to go home. Okay.
Some people just don't...
So I had a good night's sleep.
Oh well.
Well, mostly the day. And it's still raining.
Work, work, work.
Yeah, work. So I am to present myself for the ritual that initiates me into the Holy Order as a keeper. However, that won't be for another day, and we have something fairly urgent to do. And that is that we are to rescue Pathira.
That's just how they are.
Pathira was lost or went away and didn't return from someplace. Oh my goodness, all the way over here. Now the reason why I want to look into this is that since she disappeared recently, time might very well be of the essence if we want to bring her back alive. I do need to get rid of some of the things that I'm carrying. Very much so. And there's one more thing I want to do before I leave, and that is I want to find
Stop ignoring me.
the bank. I'll still ignore you.
How am
At
I
my
supposed
leisure.
to pay that much? Bloody cutthroats.
So yes, I need to find the bank because I want to find out what the house costs. Maybe it is cheap or possibly free. Although that later part probably is unlikely. So I'm gonna look around and I'll find the bank and the merchant, and then I'm going to go off into the world.
You there! You look...
Walk blessed, my friend. You look disheartened, and I have just the right thing for you. A visit to our gallery. Dozens of beautiful paintings by different artists, each of them a treat for the eye. Come now, for tomorrow you may not have a chance. No? I thought so. Then have a nice day.
Wow, you are terrible at this thing, Erica. Hello, Erica.
Walk blessed, my friend. You look disheartened, and I have just the right thing for you. A visit to our gallery. Dozens of beautiful paintings by different artists, each of them a treat for the eye. Come now, for tomorrow you may not have a chance. No? I thought so. Then have a nice day.
You don't sound very motivated, I'll say.
Well, probably because I'm not. My husband thinks running around the city and talking to every peasant who crosses my path will help us get our gallery running again. But that's just idiotic.
You're on a gallery? That is indeed unusual.
Oh, really? What makes you say that? It's not like our country is ruled by a group of antiquated conservative clerics who care as little about art as they care for the latest trend in Chilean fashion. But no, you're right. It is unusual. But even a narrow-minded country like Enderal has artists. And those artists need a place to show their work. Which is just what we do.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, you know, you don't have to be so down about it. Why do you say tomorrow you may not have a chance? I assume it's not going well, the way you're talking?
That's one way to put it. Truth be told, if the Golden Sickle doesn't decide to leave a barrel full of coin on our doorstep tomorrow, we won't be able to pay rent much longer. Especially now that my esteemed mother has decided to play hermit.
Okay, why would she do that?
Listen to me. A month ago, I would have been too proud to admit this. Now I shouted at a complete stranger.
What does your mother have to do with this?
She's a painter. Our best-selling painter, to be precise. Some people even came from other countries to see her portraits. At least before the war.
What makes her painting so special?
It's hard to describe. She's portrayed half of Ark's nobility by now. At least that's what it feels like. And she does it. The paintings are just so intense. I don't know how else to put it. That's why people are willing to pay a fortune for them. It's crazy if you think about it.
Why is she playing hermit?
Well, what I said. For months, she has not reacted to our letter, nor sent one herself. And what's worse, she hasn't sent us any new paintings. Which is one of the reasons why this place isn't going so well. And in case you wonder why we just don't visit her, my mother was always a little special. And where she resides reflects that. The Dark Valley.
Well, that sounds very forbidding. But you know what? I get around a lot, and I look into things for people for payment. And if I ever get to the Dark Valley, I'll be very happy to visit and see if your mother is alright. I mean, I'm sure you will compensate me well, right?
You'd do that?
Yeah.
That's quite the offer, to be honest. A word of warning in advance. I cannot pay you.
Oh.
That is, unless you're interested in a painting from Prince Myth. But I warn you, they're as bad as his poems.
I mean, payment is nice. But favors are good too. Let's just say you owe me, okay? It's just a detour anyway, and it'll be good.
A little detour in a place swarming with undead eager for your blood.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
I hope you know what you're doing.
No.
I really do.
Yeah, me too.
But still, I guess I'm too selfish to decline your offer. It's worth a try.
I like your honesty.
My mother and I
really do.
don't exactly have a good relationship. But still, I need to know she's all right. You said you travel a lot, so you have a map with you, right?
Yep.
Show me.
Here you go.
So there you go. That's where her hut should be, at least approximately. Good luck, and thanks.
You almost sound like you mean it. Well, Dark Valley was up here somewhere. No. I want to say what? Yeah, Dark Valley. Oh, it's probably not marked. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Oh, this is the Dark Valley. Okay. Okay, I can do this. I can do this, but this is not. I mean, she hasn't replied in a while, right? So, whatever happened here. I mean, she's probably just ignoring her daughter because the daughter's always in a bad mood. But whatever happened there, if anything happened, it probably happened a while ago. So I don't think there's any urgency to finding the mother. Oh, and this is where Fogwell is. Really? Oh. See, I've almost been there. Oh. I remember I went around the coast here a little bit and I ran into horrible monsters. That's where that is. Okay, so I want to avoid that for now. But yeah, I think I have to go to Wellwatch here and look for Pathira first, because I mean, if she is alive, then I'm sure that's
but that's how
a good thing.
Life is what you make of it.
That's okay. You people are just weird.
Greetings.
Greetings. You haven't seen a bank around here somewhere, have you? If I were a bank, where would I be hiding?
Blah, blah, blah. Boring.
Yeah, you too, kid, you too.
Is it important?
No, I'm not even... Meat market. I do not seek a meat market, I seek a bank. A bank. I'm sure a bank would be in the marketplace. That's where I would be hiding if I were a bank. That looks suitably impressive.
Can I help you?
Buy fish.
I really need that
Only
new
the
essence
best
for my
and
hair.
fresh from the
Watchtower.
Red Sea.
Wait a second. This is where... An actual... Okay. Alright, so this is where we need to meet Jaspar. Okay, so we found one place here. Good.
Is it important?
Leather goods.
You're not from around here, are you?
Forge works.
I know that accent.
Yes, my accent gives me away. No bank though. Okay, well, I'll keep looking. What's this place? Oh, the Golden Sickle Trading Post. This is what the lady with the gallery talked about. I'll have a look inside and see if maybe they have some work or something. Or maybe they have some other... Hello? Good evening? Afternoon? Or blessed? Hello? Isolde.
Move along.
Okay. Gunham.
Yeah, as if.
Work. Indeed. Is there someone down here, maybe? Well... I don't wanna... Oh, you look like you expect a customer. We... Alright. Mendelus, good afternoon.
Yes?
What exactly is this place, the Golden Sickle?
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, the Golden Sickle is the oldest merchants' guild here on Ark. We represent nearly half of this land's trading power, from dates to shadow steel. And, of course, we advocate for path-abiding trade in the name of the Lord.
In the name of the Lord?
Yes. Contrary to some other so-called businessmen, we respect the holy verses when doing trade. We stand for hard work, path-abidingness, and love of our craft.
And who doesn't? Who doesn't? You don't sound quite convinced, to be honest. No, let's not antagonize this man. How exactly does your guild work? What are your rules?
Well, that's simple. Whoever wants to be part of our guild has to work towards the benefits of all other Sickle merchants. He or she swears to respect our principles and pays a monthly token fee to the guild, depending on the volume of his sales. In return, that merchant benefits from our contacts and is eventually granted the Golden Sickle's badge, which marks him as a merchant of trust.
I see.
Walk blessed.
Walk blessed as well. Okay, so you are... Oh, this looks actually not that interesting. Okay, so you are basically certifying merchants.
Walk blessed.
Okay, I can take a hint. You want me to leave. Walk blessed. Thank you for the information. Okay, I mean, he didn't sound too enthusiastic about maybe signing someone up, but I think the fact that there's an old merchant guild here, I'm sure there's a bank here somewhere. Mounted Max Fairblood. The Neremy's House of the Bodden searches for Max Niceblood. After Fairblood or Niceblood? Make up your minds. After faking his own death in Nerem, he absconded to Enderal and was seen at a farm near Ark's harbor. Arresting him holds the prospect of a reward of 10,000 Neremy's coins.
Greetings.
That is a lot of money. I will look into this. Although the fact that they got his name wrong at least one time. Well, maybe he's using a cover name. That could be.
Some shifts never end.
I hear you, I hear you. You know what also never ends? The search for the bank. Ah! I found the bank. It is a very unassuming building with a very unassuming sign. Siren and Friends, the bank you trust. Now that sounds really trustworthy. Let's have a look inside. That was a weird sound. Good afternoon. Walk blessed, walk blessed. What is this contraption?
Monsieur?
My sir. There's a teller here. Tell me, good teller. Samuel Siren, good afternoon. Walk blessed. What is this place?
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and Friends serve you today? Would you like to open a personal vault? Or perhaps even acquire an estate?
Personal vault? What is that?
A ledger. Your very own safe in our house, which we will manage on your behalf. We will meticulously track all your deposits and withdrawals, and best of all, thanks to our very generous interest rates, the longer you entrust your money with us, the more it proliferates on its own.
How can money proliferate on its own?
Well, evidently this was a metaphor. Just imagine that for every day your money rests in our vaults, we present you with some extra coin on top of it, as in appreciation for your trust, so to speak.
That's weird. You can do this at your own expense? How can this be profitable? I mean, that sounds strange.
Well, you see, this is a highly complicated process, and I fear it would be a matter of near impossibility to elucidate my response in such a fashion that you would be capable of comprehending it with your, I beg your pardon, most likely quite limited intellectual capabilities.
Duh.
Let us talk about more enjoyable matters instead, such as your money.
Okay. Well, if you want my money, just humor me. Tell me what you will do with it.
Fine then. We use it to trade.
That wasn't so hard. You trade with the coins of your customers?
We invest. For example, in promising expeditions or new trade routes. And from the returns those investments yield, we not only pay our employees, but your interest as well.
See, that wasn't so difficult.
Don't you look at me that way. We have to make a living somehow too.
No, this is fine. But fine. What happens if your investments turn out to be bad?
Banks do not make mistakes. Didn't your parents teach you this?
Oh.
Now enough of this nonsense and back to business. Do you want to open a gold shelf or not?
Yes, you have convinced me. This sounds absolutely trustworthy and there could not possibly go anything wrong with it. I mean, whoever heard of a bank failing?
Very well. We will need a 100 penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like.
Yeah, fine. Okay, 100 pennies sounds good. Here you go.
Excellent. You will not regret this. Here, this is your personal safe key. This way, you may access your shelf even when we are closed.
Oh, excellent.
To make a deposit, simply talk to one of the bankers or put it on the shelf yourself. And should you acquire any shareholdings, simply give them to me and we will allocate them with your future interest.
Shareholdings? What do you mean by that?
Well, holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a man of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant to you.
It could be in the future. I want to deposit some money.
Of course.
Okay, so I can actually put more money in here. I'll put in another 100.
A wise decision.
Yes, thank you. However, I was also interested in houses. Do you also...
Walk blessed, my sir.
Ah.
How can Sylvan and Friends serve you today?
Well, I mean, all your money talk was very interesting, but what about estates, houses? Let me see what you have for offer.
Of course.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So these are blueprints. This is interesting. Now, I assume that the highest value items will be the buildings themselves. So, the title deed... Okay, so there's only one house at the Larx's Noah's Quarters. 6,000 pennies. That is quite a lot of money. And what the hell is a copophone? Block master. They also said... Oh, these are master books. Okay. So he's only got one house available. I could have sworn I came across a second one when I was looking for the bank, but maybe that's not actually up for sale right now. He's also selling health potions for some reason. Blueprint collection. Oh no, here. House at the marketplace. I knew I saw a second one. 1,200. That's a lot more reasonable. And that is definitely something I may want to save for. I mean, right now I cannot afford this. Not even close. But...
Walk blessed! And don't forget, your money is safe with Sylvan and friends. Exceedingly safe, believe me.
Yeah. Like those coins there, huh? Alright, that's good. That's good. So I now have a little bit of a deposit here. So if I get robbed on the road, that money is safe. Unless they also steal the key and know what it is for. Okay, I should maybe not have the number on that. What is the time? 4 p.m. So... what's his name? Jesper wanted to meet me right here in the evening. So I think I will actually wait to see if he wants to join me in saving power... What's her name? Pathira. I should remember her name. Pathira. If he wants to join me in rescuing Pathira. Have you seen a mercenary around here?
Morala's blessings, my friend.
So you're from Kiliard. Did you flee the war over there?
Well, flee isn't exactly the right word for it. I call it tactical relocalization. Only a stupid businessman will try to sell spices amidst a civil war.
That's actually pretty smart. And I like the phrasing. What do people on Kile think about these rumors that the gods are dead? Sure.
Well, they are blasphemy. What else? The gods have reigned win for millennia. Whoever thinks one could just kill the gods as they could kill a rabbit must be another fool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What caused the war? I heard about it, but never from a countryman.
Oh, well, after those rumors about the Lightborn's death started, the council members must have thought, now's the time for power struggles.
Indeed.
Very stupid if you ask me, and very bad for the economy. Thank the sun I was one of the few who fled early enough. But this madness has cost far too many lives. Far too many.
Yeah. Pointless power struggles. What do you sell?
Spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best. Straight from Kile. Take a look.
Okay, so... Okay. Crafting books, I'll keep... Okay. Some liquor. Ooh, I like liquor. Bananas! Oh, tasty. Oranges. Spicy grass. Taproots. Urn of an ancient nation. Okay. But tear eyeballs. Ew.
Farewell.
Thank you, thank you. So... Okay. We're waiting for Jesper, who I am sure will be along shortly. Hello, Misha.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple. By Malphas, what has become of this world?
Yeah, that's terrible, terrible news. But I can assure you that the keepers and the Holy Order are on top of things, and there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Yes, absolutely nothing. Irintu.
Rena Shalom, my sir. Are you looking for fresh fish?
Yeah, I'll look at your wares in a second, but you're not Enderalian, are you?
Kirash, what gave me away? My skin or my accent?
A little bit of both, I guess.
Well, I'll have to work on my disguise then. Jokes aside, I am from Kyra, but I was only 6 years old when my commune came to this country, and I'll have seen my 60th winter next month, so I suppose that makes me as Enderalian as most people around here.
Why did you leave Kira?
Oh, there were many reasons. Suffice it to say that Kyra isn't the glittering, exotic country of dreams and poems that bards make it out to be. I am glad to live here.
Yeah, a few places
are. You can
are.
say what you will about Enderal, but at least it's peaceful.
That is true. Show me what you have in stock.
Of course, Sherry.
You just call me Sherry? Fish, and onions. Gotcha. Alright, thank you. Well, no Jasper here. I assume they would be...
Clam and fish.
Yeah, they would probably not like if I pick the lock, huh? But then if it's locked, then presumably Jasper is not inside. I also don't know what constitutes evening to Jasper. Is it 6 p.m. like for normal people? Or
You're
is...
not from here, are you?
No, but that's no reason...
Who are you?
No reason to shove me around. Okay, I thought for a second there you were interested in who I am. My mistake, I guess.
It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
I mean, maybe he thinks evening is something like 11 p.m. because it's not midnight yet. Presumably, he may be running a little late. Jasper, really, we have someone to rescue. And I may need your help for this. I mean, a dashing adventurer like you surely is very much interested in actually... Ooh, I wonder if there's another watchtower somewhere. Hey, is there another watchtower?
Yes.
That's not reassuring. Okay, I still see no Jasper. I think he must be running very late. That's no good. I mean, this is clearly the Ark Watchtower. Does he expect me to break into it? God damn it, Jasper. At the old watchtower in front of Ark in the evening. This is not in the front of evening. And this is just the watchtower, not the old... I'm at the wrong place, am I not? Damn it, Jasper. Couldn't you just give me some straight information? But, you know, he marked the thing on my map. Well, that's just lovely. So, let's see. Westgate. Foreign quarter, Westgate. I'm in the south quarter. That's great. That's just great. Foreign quarter. That's the main gate. But I don't have a west gate. Okay, foreign quarter. And then... west-ish. South, west. Okay. West. Is this the exit?
My sir, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together.
Oh, okay, sure. I'm in a hurry to meet a friend, but yes, sure.
I have to remember that.
You're a merchant, aren't you? I'm looking to trade. What do you need?
Well, it is actually quite simple. But since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk by as the others did, I would like to show my gratitude for that first. You travel a lot, don't you?
Yes.
I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here,
it's one of my boots.
These books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer?
Enchanting, handicraft, alchemy. What's the catch?
Believe me, there is none. Happy customers always return. and in order to make you happy, I first have to convince you of the superb quality of my products. See it as a sample.
Okay, sure. I'll take enchanting.
Splendid. Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, even better, more books like those? There's
Sure.
something I need help with.
Do go on. What's troubling you?
I have a problem, and this problem is called Celia, which happens to be my sister. Where should I start? You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate. Quite the contrary, in fact. When I was a child, the village I grew up in, Foamville, was ambushed by bandits. And both my father and my mother died during the attack.
That's tragic. My condolences.
Thank you, but it's ancient history now. Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event differently. We managed to flee the attack and make it to Ark, where the guards, of course, threw us into the Undercity.
Of course. What else would
But
you do?
while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings by setting up a business, she preferred to wallow in her misery instead. She got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, she's a dust addict. Day and night she does nothing else but rot in those drinking holes in the Undercity and blows what little money she makes on her drage. Now, of course, she is still my sister, so all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed. Recently she started using our father's heritage to pay for her addiction, and I will not accept that.
And you want me to rescue her? What does it mean as a dust addict? What's dust?
Of course, you wouldn't know that. Glimmercap dust, the blue bliss, or however you want to call it. It's a drage, a dangerous one. Apparently, it makes you feel as if you're walking the eternal paths. But it also kills you quicker than the sunfire.
That does not sound good. And why don't you just talk to her?
Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the key to our safe in the bank somewhere that I couldn't find it. So, long story short, this is where you come in.
I see.
I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But if you succeed, it won't be to your disadvantage.
Fair enough. I'll see what I can do. Where can I find her?
Anywhere there's rats and dust. But she spends most of her time in the False Dog in the Undercity. One of those dumps I told you about. Just come back to me once you've found something.
Okay, I will do. And I assume you want me not to kill her, although you didn't specify that, so it's too late now. Everybody wants me to help them. I guess it's nice to be important to people, but I cannot help but feel... Hey, greetings, hello. But feel like that's a bit, well, maybe selfish of people.
My sir, please. The Lord will redeem you for your kindness.
Fine, there you go.
Thank you. You truly are a good person.
I may... Never mind. Walk blessed, walk blessed.
Monsieur?
Hello.
Hello. So, is there a... Oh, that might be the old tower there. And, oops. Yoinks. There we go. It's quite windy today. Look at the flags. Ruffles my hair too. Good evening, good evening. Walk blessed. That must be the
Monsieur?
Tower. And yes, it has a sign on it. It's the watchtower. Another watchtower. Oh, Jasper!
There you are. Glad you made it. So, how was it? I heard quite some stories about
Jasper!
this trial, and was never sure what to make of it.
Jasper, you have no idea how happy I am to see you. I can so use your help. And by that, I mean your fighting prowess. It was easier than I thought. What about you? I thought you were... it was different than what I expected. You... Oh, yeah. I was different. It was different. How come you're still here? I thought you wanted to be on the boat to kill it. Well, the boat never arrived, right?
Yeah, I changed my mind.
Oh, okay.
Come, let's go upstairs. It'll be worth it.
Okay, you're not gonna shove me off the tower, are you?
There we are.
Ah.
So, wine or pipe?
Ooh, wine sounds good.
Termatralian brandy, vintage 8190.
Is that a good
real
one?
Treasure. Consider it a congratulatory gift for passing the trial.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Nothing better than a good pipe and a nice sight to go along with it.
Yeah,
always
it's very
sad to
nice
see
up
how few
here.
people can truly appreciate these things. Anyway, tell me, my friend, what is it that drives you? I've been asking that myself since we met. I mean, it's not like anyone's forcing you to play errand boy for Orenthiel, is there? And with your abilities, you could make a fortune as a mercenary. Not to mention the danger you put yourself in.
Oh.
Securing the excavation site, passing the trial, they certainly haven't been easy on you so far.
They certainly haven't. Now, I do not know if Jasper is in the know, so I will not mention it. I don't know. I guess being a person of importance is a welcome change. Yeah, that is actually true. This cleansing is real. We're in this together. Well, I don't know if he's in, if he knows about this, so I can't mention that. Good question. I'm still trying to find out. I don't think there's anything that drives me. I'm just playing by ear. That is also true. I'm just playing by ear. Yeah.
So you're taking life as it comes. I like that thought. In any case, it's interesting to see how you've gotten from being a magically gifted refugee to the center of all this. Kind of reminds me of a woman I used to travel with. Alicia. No matter where she went, she always ended up in the eye of the storm.
How did you end up traveling with her?
We got hired for the same job. Usually I work better on my own, but this partnership was refreshing in every aspect. It felt good to know someone's got your back for a change, especially with the kind of work I do.
Ah, that's interesting of you say that.
Stick together after that first job, and it went great, at least initially.
Oh.
She just cared too much, you know? Yeah, she was a mercenary, but she only ever picked the jobs where she thought she could help people, or at least do no damage. As you can imagine, that doesn't always work out in my profession, and whenever it didn't, she really took it to heart. It was sad, if you think about it, really.
Well, this is none of my business, whether they were a couple. How long did you work together? If she wanted to help, why did she become a mercenary? For how long did you work together?
That was... let me think. About 3 years. Yeah. We went to Araziel, Kira, Artwend, and one time we even fought a group of Petrified on Millet. She fought as ardently as she lived. I don't know how I would have survived that fight without her.
Why did she become a mercenary if she wanted to help?
Oh, several reasons. First of all, she was primarily a traveling healer, and used the money she got from those jobs to sustain herself. Secondly, Licia wasn't all selflessness. She wanted to help people, yeah, but she also wanted to make experiences, I guess. Live like an eagle, love like a madman, and dream like a god. A bit cheesy, yeah, but that was her credo.
All right, sounds nice. How come you split up?
Well, we were simply too different. I guess that's what it comes down to. Let's face it, I'm a pathetic white knight, and an even worse world savior. Licia and I, we were just bound to clash. We were lovers, then friends, then lovers again, and so on and so forth. Ultimately, that was just too much for me. Too extreme. Too absorbing.
No, this is really not my business. So you split up.
Split up. Yeah, that's one way to put it. But anyway, enough about me. What about you? Has there ever been someone in your life? Or have you always been the lone wolf?
No, there wasn't really. I mean, I really always have been on my own, and then I fled the war. And then I got, basically I teamed up with Sirius, and that didn't really work out. And well, you pretty much know the story. No, so not yet, but I've met some nice women who seemed interesting.
Really? That surprises me. I, for one, have had enough drama to last me a lifetime. Sex is fine, but I guess I'm just not naive enough for anything else anymore. Love, love, love. People have such wrong-headed expectations, really. Sometimes I think it would help us all to finally admit that there isn't that much that separates us from the apes. Anyway, why don't you tell me a little more about this trial? I heard you passed it together with that quiet girl, Kalia.
Yeah, she's one of the interesting ones.
I've heard some stories about her.
Yeah, I mean, you should talk to her, but, I mean, the trial was insane, Jespar.
That's just life, I think. There comes a point when you've done all you can. My. We've certainly lost track of time, haven't we?
Yeah,
I really
it's
need
very
to
dark.
hit the hay for a couple hours now. I'll have to go look for some new work tomorrow. And I've heard about a nobleman who's looking for a sellsword. That is, if Arenthiel or old Bushybeard doesn't have a new job for me by then. Say what you want about them. Their pay is beyond generous.
Right.
See you around, my friend.
See, what you could do, actually, is you could actually come along and help me.
Huh?
What are your thoughts on the current events?
What? You mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere, the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times. But at least something happens. It makes this place less boring.
That's true. Okay, so you really didn't want to help. That's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to hiring you. Alright, so here's the deal. Well, okay, I'm not gonna take the rest of your wine. While you hit the hay and relax and look for that job, I'm gonna go off and rescue a maiden in distress.
Huh?
Just saying, maybe you wanna come along. Wouldn't mind. So see you there, or see you maybe not. Can you take a hint? No. Okay.
Huh?
No, that didn't sound very reassuring.